Presentations come in many formats, many shapes, and many different storylines. Most people, when I talk about sales presentations, they have many things in mind, but probably not what I'm thinking. This whole course is built around how to architect your sales storyline. And if that is in a presentation, or that is written, or that is designed on a whiteboard, or it's even actually written and drawn, for me, it's all the same thing. You need to architecture your sales storyline. And there is a big difference between many formats. One of the formats is, for instance, an investor pitch. Investor pitch, they are very different because they would start like this. They would say, this is the market size, the opportunity. This would be the team that you would need to do it, etc., etc. So it has a very, very different structure than a sales pitch, where in a sales pitch, you need to convince the people of the problem, but you also need to stress the moment of why should your prospect buy now? It's a fundamental difference. And then you have webinars, for instance. A webinar is actually also a sales pitch, but it's again very, very different. And then last but not least, the famous elevator pitch. You get into an elevator or you get 2-3 minutes, somebody tells you, what do you do? How do you say it? We're not going to do elevator pitch in this lesson, but in essence, the elevator pitch follows the same basic principles as what I'm going to explain and teach in the rest of the lesson. And here it goes, very briefly. You need to talk about the problem first, not about you, the problem first. And then you make the problem bigger. You need to inject the why now in there. And only then, when you've done that, then you explain how you could technically solve that. And that you can do in 2 to 3 minutes. And then a full-blown sales presentation, of course, has lots of elements like social proofing, structuring. There are lots of elements, and there are basically 5 steps, which I'm going to explain later.